Hold on, still testing some stuff out. See, look, I can't remember these. I think it's Stream. It is StreamJar TV. I use some services to render the the main screen overlay. Matter of fact, I'll show you. So like, see at the bottom where it says latest follower and all those types of things. That's our basic overlay. It's not fancy, but I like it because I don't like a lot of distractions on the screen. And excuse me while I have some Crown Royal. No, we used to do it. There we go. Naturally, with the images and PNG files loaded via our streaming software. But we moved over to a service called StreamJar. Huh? Oh, that sucks. That's Anywho's, what else? There should be one more thing showing at the top every so often for, what is that? A simple banner that I like. Oh, wait, you can actually load this chat like this as well? Settings. Hold on, let me test some stuff out. Interesting. I'm gonna continue using Restream. Oh, okay, let's see. For that, but the point still stands. Oh, that's nice. Whatever. But yeah, StreamJar is pretty cool. I'm gonna start seeing if I can do more with it. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh! Don't mind me while I turn down my volume and maybe a little bit of the stream's volume as well. So, I recently was able to grab the Galaxy Sword, but I've been playing Stardew Valley since about the day it released, maybe. And it's been quite the long run. So, to add on an extra bit of spice, I installed a few mods. So I have the chest from anywhere thing, and I mainly got this because I felt that the built-in storage system was lacking. There's like 2 backpack upgrades, but it doesn't really do much more aside from adding a little bit of extra, storage. But in my opinion, excuse me, not enough. So therein lies the mod chests anywhere, which I can actually open up any chest from any location that's grouped together in various different categories, and you can name them and etc. and blah 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 blah. But no, I actually enjoyed this particular mod, and it's rather useful. Now I gotta find a better way to organize some of these things, but for the most part, it's straightforward. Boop. And then forgery. Also, I do have a webcam. I'm not sure. Let me see if this actually still works. Properties. This just in, I don't think it works. Let me see something. No, I don't think it don't think it works. Which is weird actually. Recording devices. Do I have to have it enabled? Probably, actually. Not the mic itself, but the mic has a not mic. The webcam has a built-in microphone, and I usually have it disabled as to not have any conflicts with Windows audio settings, which can be weird sometimes. So I'm curious as to if that makes a difference. Let me see. Center to screen. Transform. No, it's just not working. For one reason or another. Oh well. Anywho's. I actually have a lot of mods. Well, not a lot, but a few mods installed. So one being I have the basement, which is, you know, lovely space added to the house. Full size house. I'm pretty much near end game, so that's why I have a lot of the stuff. And the other mod that actually adds a bathroom with a tub. So yeah. And it actually restores your. I did not know it actually did that, which is nice. Another mod is being able to change my shirts. and clothing and whatnot. How about this for number 1? Interesting. There are a lot of shirts I just learned. Okie dokie. I can't give those away until tomorrow, so no. There's actually... What the hell? Oh, my cellar is done. Neat. Also, let me switch these back out. Oh, my goodness. I can't make peach jelly? That's not right. I should be able to make peach jelly. Interesting. Yeah. No, I can make... Wait, what are... Using the solar to age products like wines and cheese. Oh. They're not the same as the preservation jars. Which is confusing within its own right. Hopefully everything is going well. I'm not getting any drop frames, which is a good thing. Let's see. Oh, extra wood lying around. Thought, which is nice. And forgery would be this. And actually, let me grab that, place that there. I would like for a few more mods to be able to like automate us like a few amount of things. Like, I have sprinkler systems, both irradiate them and improve sprinklers, which are nice, but they don't do everything that you want it to do. And because of that, there's no automated harvesting, I guess would be the term for it. And I would like... Oh. I left the door open. Oh, good things my animals are not coming outside. I would like automated harvesting. So if you don't know, like I have a Minecraft Infinity Feed the Bee server. And of course, you know, modded Minecraft is usually mainly about automation. And when you have, you know, automated farms that does the planting, growing, harvesting, and all that good stuff, it actually makes a difference. It's fun. It's interesting to have to do the red wire setups, and overall, it adds complexity to a game that already has a nice built-in mechanics of engineering, i.e., redstone powder. And I don't know, just from my perspective, it adds a lot to the game as is. So it would stand to reason that Stardew Valley could follow suit with said improvements. Oh, no, wrong one. But I mean, that's just my opinion. It may be unpopular, I don't know. I will wait to after... Oh, yeah. Also, as you can probably see from the indications on screen, more mods letting me know which animal is ready for harvest, petting, etc. Blah 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 blah. So yeah. You know, you would think with the barn being at, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can have one more animal here. I wonder which it will be. I can go for another pig or another goat. Personally, that is. Like the wool and turning it into linen. Linen, is it linen? No, cloth. It's good in terms of produce, but like check it out. Each one of the cloths are worth 564 gold. Move over to large milk, that's 342. And then if I turn it to cheese, it's even more. So essentially, a large milk is almost as worth as much as wool turned into cloth. So that's a big difference. Wool, oh, well. Wait a minute. Does cloth have ratings? Because that may change the entire game. Well, not game, but you know. Not that I'm one to maximize profits when it comes to livestock, but it's good to have. The hell was that? It's good to have your products planned out. That'd be done in 3 hours. 1, 2, no. $142. That may be. That may make a world of difference. We'll see. We'll see when the other stuff is done. It sounded like something had crumbled. I'm not seeing any broken items. Oh. Excuse me. Alrighty. Huh. Oh, I never slime hutch, of course. I'm gonna turn this into like a lime green. Name it slime chest. Okay, got the slime chest. So this is also part of the mod for chest anywhere. You can literally take any chest that's located on the Stardew Valley maps, name them, and keep them properly. What's the word? Categorized? I mean, I started earlier with the whole categorization of these areas, and you can actually add some custom ones by via literally typing in some extra stuff. But yeah. Huh. Petrified slime is worth. Anywho's, what I really want to do is go to Clint and get some of these geodes and wait, 2 kinds of geodes? Omni geodes, I guess. Appraised. 2 hours. I'll come back when everything is done and finished. My tomato should be almost done too, actually. 564. Remember that. 564. Oh, it's also Alex's. I'll give him some coffee. Not much BK, not much at all. I figured it was late. I have a glass of Crown Royal, and I figured I'd do a little bit of stress relieving gaming with Stardew Valley. What's up on your end? Alex should be at home with his grandparents, I do believe. Yes. Put a shirt on. Oh, another mod that I have installed is one of the information anywhere type of mods. So that actually allows me to hover over certain items, press F1, and I get a full-on item sheet of all. Oh, I should have given him a rabbit's foot. I should have given him a rabbit's foot. No, I gotta wait till tomorrow because I've already given him a lot of gifts this week. Yeah, I can actually do, you know, all this information about him. I can go to my item bar, press F1, and actually get information about the grape. Wild seeds, some of these one. Interesting. Anywho's. Appraisal. Nice. And also, I have to remember VidMe. I've made a VidMe account, but have yet to actually add a lot of stuff into it. But I'll probably get to it later. Oh, that sucks. Later this week. We're actually set to do a bit of filming this week in Atlanta. If it doesn't rain. It's been raining almost every other day in Georgia. So if it doesn't rain this week in Atlanta, we'll be recording a video about Google Allo, Google I/O. What else? The LG V20 review, and a few smaller videos on, in particular, products that we've got from Amazon to add to our affiliates links and whatnot. Give me something good. Give me a prismatic. Ooh, what's that? Lava stone? No, Jasper. Yeah, and let me go back to farm gems. GMI. Interesting. That's good to hear, but a lot of videos on our main channel anyway. Not so the VidMe is connected to the EOZ main channel, not the gaming channel. So I'm not sure if VidMe has a diverse enough viewings for videos other than gaming. But we'll find out. We will definitely find out. Do crafting, mining materials. Gems. I know sandstone isn't technically a gem, but you get the gist of how that's organized. Yeah. All very disappointing. See, like, I wanted to get a prismatic stone because, like, I found one in the Skull Cave mines, and I, you know, went and got the Galaxy Sword. But there's so much more you can do with prismatic stones, and I have to sell one. And I still got things to collect, actually, which is interesting. 40, 15 of each crop. I do want to get ship every item achievement. 25 different recipes. The museum. I also want to get that. Master Angler. That's gonna take a while. Craft every. Why haven't I crafted yet? Hell if I know. Let's see. Materials. Bam, bam. Thank you, bam. Who's gonna love it your family and not good luck day. Apparently, since the update, this game has added cutscenes for certain characters like Emily. So if I go down and where's Emily? She actually may be complete. But yeah, see, I had maxed her relationship out before the update, and I've seen like all of her cutscenes. But because they had an update where she is now dateable and you can marry her, there's like a few added cutscenes, and you redo all the previous ones. So I walked in when I was debugging and testing, adding new mods, to like 3 cutscenes with Emily back to back to back, and it was really annoying. But I do plan on getting married to Maru after I finish getting all the hearts of the single characters, because I want to get certain achievements about befriending everybody. And to do that, you have to, give gifts and talk to people every single bloody day. And that's completely fine. But if you're married, your spouse doesn't like you giving gifts to dateable people. So I want to max out the relationships before then to take care of that particular issue. Which is also really annoying because everyone is like, you can only do 2 gifts a week and blah, blah, blah. And of course, Harvey's low on the list because Harvey is basically Maru's counterpart in terms of, other characters. And there's actually one thing I do hope, was it Grape Ape or Purple Ape? I think Purple Ape adds is the ability to allow the other characters to get married after you get married. Not sure how well that's going to go over, but it's something that I would like to see, at least. Oh, you know what? I have battery pack things, lightning rods. Down this, yeah. You can barely see them due to all the trees. And I have to cut down, was it 1? Oh, no. Do I have these set up properly? I do not know. The person that uploads daily vlogs and he gets above 32 vids. Oh. That's interesting. Though vlogs actually are a very popular mainstream like online video. You see, there's no star version of cloth, so but no, like vlogs are pretty popular online for some reason. Like if you think about main YouTubers such as H3 Productions, Casey Neistat, I think his name is, and even people like Chris Pirillo and Philip DeFranco, they have vlogging channels which are hugely popular, and more power to them. But one, I don't really do vlogs, and like tech videos are kind of reaching their peak in terms of who does them. So I'm always kind of curious about how popular or how well I can actually do those kind of videos. Now, I do them because I enjoy doing them, and that's why me and Jack have been, recording lately. But it's always nice to have an idea of what goes into what. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do 1, 2, 3. Then bam, bam. Put those there. And just in case. But yeah, I like making videos because I enjoy them, not necessarily to maximize views, though that would be nice. But we don't like going the route of like clickbait or abusing tags, and it's nonsense to me. It's really utterly nonsense. Not that we bash others for doing it. It's just that's not the route we want to go, if that makes sense. And some of our most recent videos have gotten a lot of positive compliments, and basically saying to hang in there. Like the most recent Nintendo Switch video, kind of had a spike. It's still under 100 views, but it spiked up from like 7 views to over 40 in like one day overnight. And yeah, a lot of positive feedback from that, and I hope to be able to do more of videos like that. And I have something planned for the Google Allo video, and I'm hoping it goes well, but it's possible, very possible that it won't, because I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes I see things and it bothers me. I'm just like, redo the entire video, but yet like I don't really want to record anymore. So it's been a nice back and forth and a learning experience. And there's also that that film festival event thing that I'm not sure we're gonna do anymore, because I totally got sidetracked and I'm not sure what day it begins anymore. And I haven't been able to order the new camera because a friend was in an accident, and I'm currently saving up money to be able to send her some cash to help her pay for medical expenses. It's been weird. It's been really weird lately. That's why we haven't had videos in the last 2 days aside from the Switch video. That's why I haven't streamed lately. It's been tough, to say the least. I did not mean to pick up the damn thing. Also, you know what? I'm gonna... No, I gotta leave that here, actually. I'm gonna name this... Let's first pick a color. Orange. Fishes. And I'm gonna actually put this, and what were the other things? The periwinkle there. And this I want to name to preservatives. Yeah. Now, one of these I want to have specifically for bombs and like mining gear, but I can't decide on which. I think I'm gonna do this one and kind of move everything else into other categories or other chests. But I don't know. I honestly don't really know. Then there's like this weirdness right here, which bothers the freaking hell out of me. But that's my bad. I did really bad planning prior, and I want to wait till I get about 200,000 gold before I redo the outline of my farm. And I gotta cut a lot of stuff down to make room for other buildings, because I know I can have like a shed, and I don't know where I want the shed to go. I know I got a lot of crap over here, so I'm thinking down here near like the bottom right area. But would that be too much of a waste? I'm not sure. And it's already 11 p.m. My goodness. But tomorrow will be Sunday, right? which means I'll be able to sell a few or give new gifts to new people or other people, and work on getting those increased relationships. But we will see. We shall see indeed. Actually, let me rename this to crafting. Another thing that a lot of people don't know is I've actually been contemplating making a gaming engine. And I'm not sure when I want to start it. But it is a project that I do want to make. Did not mean to do that. God dang it. Where are you? It's not like a normal tile. It's there it is. We do 2, right? Oh, now it wants to change. It's weird. Oh, let me go to bed before it's too late. See, I never got... Duck feathers do not carry enough weight in their production. Cloth is better than I expected, though. It'd be better if it actually had star ratings, though, but it doesn't, which is annoying. One second. Checking messages. I'm probably gonna sign out in about... Yo, Will! How you doing? Hopefully you guys are... do I have the mega... I do not. My bad. I do not have the mega chat going. Hopefully you guys can... If you're new to the streams, I stream to 3 different platforms at the same time. One being YouTube, the other being Twitch, and the other is Beam.io. So you'll notice the little icons to the next of the chat messages here, and it tells you where that person is chatting from. So to William, how you doing? To BK, the V categories are vlogs, tech, gaming, original animation, comedy, movies, entertainment, lifestyle. Huh. Okay, I may have to actually look into adding more videos to VidMe ASAP then, because if that's how it rolls. Huh. It's very interesting indeed, actually, and it may help us push the affiliate links through Amazon. But here's hoping. Also, let me double check. One of my platforms real quick, because I don't think my restream is able to calculate every single viewer from every single platform. So I have to go over here and see how many are doing what. Interesting. Anywho's. I forget what I had planned on doing today. The traveling merchant is in town. I'm feeling lucky, but not too lucky. Calendar. Nothing's going on today. But it's a new week, so it means I can finally give out gifts. And people who are on my list are Elliot, Alex, and it should be Harvey. Harvey likes coffee. Alex likes rabbit feet, I think, which is like maybe a weird fetish. I don't know. And Elliot likes crab cakes, I think. Yes. So I have my rabbit's foot, my crab cake, and my coffee all lined up and ready to go. Now, one new addition to the new patch that I've yet to experience is I want to test out the aging of wines and things. So let me also change this to, do I have a, I don't. I gotta name this one, but that's why I hold all my bait. But you can actually age wines and what else? Wines and cheese. So I'm gonna see if I can actually set up better production. Oh, these regrew. I did not know these regrew. No. Interesting. Thank you for the follow. Which actually should have did an anime. Why didn't it do an animation? It should have done an animation. Do you not do? Yeah, you do that. Why did it do an animation? It should have did one of those, unless it did and I missed it. While that loads, I'll continue doing my harvesting. But no, I didn't know tomatoes grew repeatedly. I probably did when I bought the seeds because the seeds tell you what they do, but yeah. No, the game is actually really relaxed. It's like if you've ever played Harvest Moon, it is literally the spiritual successor to it. In fact, I did a spotlight on Stardew Valley when it first came out, and I think Shredded Bullet did a full-on review. But we're in a weird transitional state, and I'm not sure if Shredded Bullet will stay on as an EOZ YouTube host. We're still gonna continue to promote their work, but I'm not sure if we're gonna see many videos from him on the main channel. And that's not like it's not like a negative thing. It's mainly because he's found his flow, his rhythm on his channel, and you know, want to make sure he does his stuff the way he wants to do his stuff, and etc. and yada yada yada. Let me see. Womp 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 womp. And then Shazam. There's my milking pot. Pail. Call it a milking bucket. It'd be a little simpler. Also, I think it's a little bit unfair that shearing wool actually doesn't add extra heart for the animal relationship. And I find that to be weird when milking every other animal actually counts towards their like system. Unless talking to the sheep gives you more than the average. Okay, I'm not trying to get, I'm trying to get this one. Okay, Lilu, move. Thank you. Jeez. But yeah. It's actually a What the hell? Let me see some alert box. Interesting follows. Can I do like a test for this? Hold on, let me I need to test this real quick. So I'm gonna add an extra element to the stream, if that's fine with you guys, as I take a little minute to add it. Where is it? Browser. We'll call this. Oh no, I already have it. Twitch alerts. Right, and it's like I said, it's totally fine. Mainly because we're getting in a flow of our own development ever since Jack joined the team. There you go. That's our old Twitch notification, which I actually do also love. And we actually helped Shreddit get set up, situated, helped him launch his YouTube channel, and we continue to have him listed on our little channel list page thing. Add that there, and then add these two there. Awesome. And let's grab these oranges so they don't go to waste whenever the next season starts. And hopefully those flowers can actually help with the... oh, they're gonna be ready today. Sweet. Reservation, add them here. And while I have the opportunity, let's make some pickled tomatoes. No. There we go. We'll sell these tonight, as well as my truffle oil. I did not know truffle oil was worth 1,000 plus. That's nice. I may grab another pig then, because my goodness, that is not... Oh, let me also... Yeah, put the batteries up. But off to make people's day a little bit better. Yeah, only copper. Now, there's another game that I'm hoping to... I haven't really decided. I may either live stream it, not tonight, but like in the future, or record it as a Let's Play for the gaming channel, which we're still, of course, revamping, as I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 months. But that's Night in the Woods, and it looks so super interesting, and I love the main character. She is so adorable. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna get about it. I have a lot of things to edit, and like I say, if weather dictates a normal pattern this week, I will be recording a few videos for filming. You know, like the Aloe review, not Aloe, Google Aloe discussion, the LGV20 review, and much more. But I gotta talk to my cousin D, who you may remember for some videos about the MCU, DCEU, and etc. And we may do some more movie reviews. But yeah, Night in the Woods is on my list. The Skyrim Legacy of the Wolfang videos are making a return, so as well as the Fallout videos. There's a lot planned. I'm just one man with one cameraman trying to make a bigger team to make a living off of our, you know, products or media. Now, where the hell... So I know you're there. Elliot is in his... Why don't I see the other one? Relationships. Alex should be at... Yeah, so why don't I see Alex on the map? Unless he's like in the town square with me. So he's probably selling his ice cream. It's summer, yeah. I lost my train of thought. I am getting a slight, but he's not selling ice cream. What the hell? I am getting a slight buzz. Oh, there he is. From my Crown Royal, but that's besides the point. There we go. And now let's see, where is the Alex? Ah, 2 more hearts and 3 more hearts with this guy. And Elliot should be done after I give him one of these crab cakes. Hopefully. And Shalazoo? No. Not even goddamn close. 147 points. My goodness. And it's still, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, he likes rabbit foots? I have like a bunch of rabbit foots, I think. Can't put something on the main channel or second. I'm free. I would help you out and put something together if I can. I'll keep that in mind. I don't like to pressure or add extra stress or, you know, items to someone else's list. The main reason being is we don't make enough from the ad revenue to properly pay people just yet. So I'm really reserved on how much I depend on others. So like me and Jack are currently working on like 3 or 4 different programs to actually add via GitHub open source, but also mediating it with premium services. But there's still a lot that we don't do, mainly because we don't have a team, because we can't yet pay people. Now I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, I'll do it for free, I'll work for free, I'll help out for free. That still feels weird to me. If you're gonna dedicate your time, I want to be able to give back because of that, you know? And since we launched our Patreon page and we're still setting that up and trying to figure out bonuses that are I gotta cut down this tree, don't I? Bonuses that are possible. We just have a lot that we need to work on, and I'm totally down for it. I just gotta find more time. So if that makes any sense. Oh, these are ready. Good. Oh yeah, I got the traveling salesman. Dude, you will get there. Like when I got the first check from the from Google, from the ad revenue, from the site, the blog, and the channel, it was a huge accomplishment. And we were starting to see a giant uptick until the quote-unquote apocalypse. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, because there's a lot of other YouTubers who are much bigger, who make a lot more, who are affected much more than we are. But you know, it felt good making, you know, something, and to have that slowed down is quite the disappointment. But you know, we'll get back up there. And again, since we're working on different avenues of income via our programs, and hopefully soon our short films and fan films, you know, it'll hopefully come through. Hopefully. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this or not. Oh, and it's gone. God dang it. Forgery, sap. Sap is actually used good for a lot of things in crafting, so it's good to actually hold on to a good amount of that. I think fertilizer is actually used with sap, so there's that. And put that there. Yes, we were actually supposed to have mugs and t-shirts about 2 or 3 months ago, but we had a few deals fall through on certain carriers, and we were skeptical about using other avenues, so we're gonna look into adding more eventually, or adding them, period. Sometimes either this month or next month. We were originally gonna go with was it inked or inked T-shirts or something with inked in it. It has like an octopus for a mascot. But now we're looking at Teespring, or is it Spring Tea? One or the other. I can't remember. As for mugs, we used to have these. Let's see if I can actually find the image, if you guys don't mind the quick pause. These characters or caricatures of me and Lewis with mustaches and without mustaches, and we want to actually put those on mugs and sell it. We do Photoshop. If I can find it. It may be in the SkyDrive. Oh, you know what? It's probably in art. Yeah, we call them quick tunes. So like these, if you see it in the top left there, this, we're gonna clean up these images, get rid of the white context around the corner of the hair there, and actually add that to some mugs. We're not gonna put the quick tunes on the t-shirts, but other things, so like mugs, other like backpacks, maybe, I don't know. And if the one for Lewis is this one, so this is Lewis's. So, and I'm not 100% sure where we have the one with the mustaches. But if you ever watched our podcast that goes live on YouTube on certain Fridays, we're currently on hiatus as I edit the previously recorded podcast and push them out to the Google Play platform. But if you ever watched those, we have those mustached icons there. Crafting material. No, I need seeds. Well, bam. Then back to crafting. Bam. So replying to a few messages. So if Spreadshirt was on the list mainly because it's supported by the YouTube. What are those small little icons at the top right? The oh shoot, what are those things? Give me 1 second. Video manager. Come on. Excuse me. The YouTube cards, because there's, supported by the YouTube cards. We thought about having those as, from Spreadshirt as well, but we have to see how the quality from Spreadshirt is, as well as some other avenues as well. But we definitely want to make a few t-shirts. If you're curious about what we would have on the t-shirts, it would be one of these. Well, one will of course be our main logo, which would be, or is, let me do Photoshop logos correction. So that in the center front of the t-shirt, as well as our gaming version, which is this, the Essence of Gaming logo on the front of the shirt, alongside, if I can find it, this, which is the actual gaming community logo for EOZ with the eclipse symbol on the controller. Other ones would include simpler things such as our EOZ site banners, which are more like, let me see, like this, in this type of style. Other ones will also include our foundation icon, which would be symbols. Where is it? I can't find the foundation one. I thought it would be under logos, actually. Oh, it is over. The EOZ foundation icon, which is the quadruples diamonds. Oh, and of course, the images from our new banner. The oh goodness, where did I save those at? Photoshop. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take a while to find. Photoshop. You know what? It'll probably be on my J drive or Elf under art. Comic? No. YouTube thumbnail, not thumbnails. No, not there. Photoshop, YouTube, channel files. I don't know where it is actually. I can't find it. OneDrive, art. Huh. Oh, I found the PSD file, which is located where now? Yeah, OneDrive art, but I don't have the Photoshop, YouTube. Oh, you know what? It's probably Photoshop. Here it is. That one. We'll probably have the center image on the t-shirt as well. If that makes sense. And I probably just drove away most of the viewers of the stream. My apologies. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. That's definitely the plan. The honey should be done by now, I think. The sun should be setting in a few. These should be a little bit more expensive because there's summer spangle honey. Yeah. So I'll give it to the rest of this day before I get in the game bed and take a nap to sleep. And make sure all the animals are inside their pen. Good. Before I call it a day, I may stream tomorrow. It depends on how fast I can get the hardware behind the league audio done and the video edited and rendered to release on Thursday. But assuming all goes well, I'll probably stream I don't know, something. Because I also have the game Prey, and I've been thinking about doing a let's play. Oh, I still gotta do something for an indie developer that I have forgotten about for so long now, actually. He sent me a key to the game that I helped get greenlit, and I've yet to record it and review it and spotlight it with his next version for him. And I feel terrible for not doing that when I had the chance this week. Also, if you're interested, Stardew Valley is or does have a online multiplayer portion being worked on. Whenever it gets done, is up to the developer and how well he gets things coded. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you're into games like Harvest Moon. Otherwise, not so much. Let's see, mayonnaise and the honey. Bam, 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 bam. And then I want to see how well this preservation aspect goes when it comes to cheeses. Your Lord and Savior cheeses. Oh, that's cool, but why doesn't everything else have the stars on the item when they're making it? I was supposed to do a spotlight for Disc Jam long time ago. If they're still in like early beta or alpha, then I'll probably still do one. The key to spotlights that I like to do for games basically fall in the range of if it's not yet fully released and they send me a key and I think the game deserves the highlight, I'll spotlight it. Otherwise, you know, if it's a full-on release game, then it's due for a review. If it's a game that I don't quite necessarily like at all, then I won't cover it one way or another. It literally depends on the concept of the game itself. And I try to keep myself to a standard, but that's kind of hard to do when, again, you're mainly making videos by yourself, aside from a cameraman and some help every blue moon. I think that's pretty much all of the... Oh, I got more batteries. Yes. More batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. Because I want to make another crystallarium. One of these. I need a battery, 2 iridium bars, gold bars, and stone. Now I know I have enough stone. So I just gotta make sure I know where I want to place. I'm probably gonna place the crystallariums maybe right here. Depending. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna have a short amount of time to do. Oh, I don't have a lot of. Oh, that sucks. Let's make some then, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's make some iridium bars. 1, 2, 3, and the rest goes in for tomorrow. Why do I have bread? Oh, because the lady mailed me some bread. Alphabet Gamer, what's that? If that's the Disc Jam site, I already have a key for it. I just haven't downloaded and played it. What's... Is Alphabet Gamer kind of like Game Jolt? Another... Oh my god, what the hell is Organ Quarter? Oh my god! Oh my... Bacon May Die looks like the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Huh. That actually does seem interesting to actually, for the site. is this? Pickled radishes. Alright. It's 12 a.m. in game and 2:35 a.m. in real life. I'm gonna hit the hay in the game, save it, then remain online for about 5 minutes and see what you guys have to say before I call it a night. Let's see, 20,000, not bad. Tomatoes, 1800s. So a 10 item difference of gold to normal is the exact same amount apparently. That's interesting. And I'm guessing this is about like half. I'm guessing if this was 20, this would probably be around 1600. Interesting. Not a bad haul though. It's a cool site. It could use for a little bit of more visual aspects for the site itself, but it seems like another competitor for, you know, Indie. Is it not Indiegogo? Was it IndieDB? I think. Let me find out real quick. So let me exit that out. It's Indie something. It's like a green and black site, if I remember correctly. IndieDB. Yeah, IndieDB. Let me send my girlfriend a message. Yeah, you got it. But no, I'm all for kind of like competition. So with things like IndieDB, that was currently like the #1 site, and then Game Jolt came along, and they're doing fairly well. The chat community has died a lot since its initial release, but I think the site still garners a lot of attention, mainly because of YouTubers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Hello, Dat LOL, or Dat Loli or Lole. I don't know. You kind of caught us at the end of the stream, sadly, so I apologize for that. If you're interested in seeing more streams from us, such as Stardew Valley and maybe something else like Doom or something else, feel free to subscribe. Also check out the main channel, youtube.com/Essence of Zen. But yeah. But anywho's, yeah, so Game Jolt came along and basically changed up a lot of the indie game development spotlight. So Alphabet Gamer looks like I'm assuming it's new, the newcomer to that area. And it looks like it has a lot of good games. A lot of good games I could possibly stream. Ideally, I'm looking at the Oregon Quarter, which just looks freaking terrifying. And I'm not even a fan of horror games. Grind Day seems like a legitimately good game to spotlight and review whenever it hits full-on stable release. But yeah. We used to have someone who was going to do the indie game reviews and spotlights for us, but then they were in a car accident. And I have not been able to keep good communication with them on getting those videos out. So it boils down to I'm the one that's going to be creating most of all the videos on all the channels, as well as working on the site, forum, blog, developing the program such as the soundboard, the online teleprompter, and so much more, until we're able to make enough revenue to hire other people legitimately, that is. So here's hoping. Here's hoping indeed. But that will do it for the stream, guys. Unless you have anything else to ask, question, make a request of, We are currently, let me see, dashboard. About 400 subscribers away from 1,000. I'm thinking about doing a Ask Me Anything or a Q&A sometime in between that goal mark. And at 1K subs, I probably will do a Draw My Life. I know that's not really popular anymore, but it's something that I'll probably do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go check out the Nintendo Switch review over at our main channel. But until then, as always, make sure you take care. I'll still be in the chat for about 2 to 3 minutes just in case. But yeah.